It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and please pick up a hoodie because it supports the channel and I appreciate your positive vibes, and it is hoodie season. Okay, so we'll get to that in a second. Let's get to Stunna Island. We got Stunna. His bank accounts have been frozen, okay? Or some of them at least, allegedly. Now, it turns out Birdman owes a lot of money, okay? So let's get right into it. So it looks like he has $1 million debt and he has a few accounts seized. His citizen accounts have been garnished as a result of unpaid court judgment of $1 million to an ex-employee. This has nothing to do with his mansion and all that kind of stuff. Nicholas Jose Penzo, he had the Citibank subpoenaed, claiming that Birdman had money stored and he needed turned over. He was awarded $1 million, $69,000 last month and looking to collect, and he collected for sure. The bank account was seized, and we'll have to see. But as far as that, then now let's see. He has a $12 million judgment against him for the mansion. He has a condo that's, I think, $1 million. He has a lot of people after him for money. He might end up having to declare bankruptcy or going all out broke. We'll have to see. It's pretty sad because he's made so much money. Ballin', ball till you fall. I guess that's the saying. T.I. made a list. T.I. made a list and he's checking it twice. Now here's what's flawed with T.I.'s list. Okay, so T.I. ranks himself higher, okay, than Rakim. T.I. ranks himself higher than Ice Cube, Andre 3000, 50 Cent, Lauryn Hill, LL Cool J. But let's go to the core ones that he ranked himself higher than. Big Pun, LL Cool J, Rakim, and Lauryn Hill. Who else is? It's Scarface, okay? Let's see. Meek Mill shouldn't even be on the list of top 50. Future's on his list. I mean, it's like, okay, so just those alone. I'd even put Slick Rick in there, right? Slick Rick, you're not ranked. Okay, first of all, Rakim changed the rap game, okay? I was too young to experience it, but if you go back and do your history, Rakim changed the rap game, the way lyrics were, the way everything was, okay? He brought a street element, but also a knowledge element, and he changed the scope of rap. What Nas was to rap in the 90s, Rakim was to the 80s. I guess 50 Cent and Cameron was to the 2000s, it's like it was a necessary shift. Nobody's better than Rakim, because without Rakim, there's no Nas. Without Nas, there's no T.I., because T.I. came in the early 2000s too. LL Cool J, he set it off. He was one of the people to really go commercial and rap. I mean, he's not one of the godfathers, but he's one of the original commercial acts. DMX is ranked way too high. Number 9, DMX is impact. But as far as lyrics and skill, no. And Lil Wayne shouldn't be. Lil Wayne outworks everybody. Lil Wayne's different. Lil Wayne's amazing. But Andre 3000 is definitely more skilled than Lil Wayne. See, that's the problem with these lists. The problem with these lists is that you don't know what they're judging it on. There's no terms to the list. Is it impact or skill? Killer Mike shouldn't be on this list of top 50. He's definitely top 100. Let's see, who else is on? Meek Mill shouldn't be in this. Little Kim has to be on this list. And if you got Little Kim on this, okay, you got Little Kim ranked a little higher than Nicki, right? She's on the list, okay? But you got Little Kim and Nicki on the list and no Queen Latifah or Salt and Pepper? If you got Uncle Luke on the list, you have to have Salt and Pep on the list. That's why it's bad to create these lists. Gucci Man off the list. Master P off the list. Future off the list of 50. You can't put them in a top 50. Those Jeezy shouldn't be on that. Okay, top 50 is something different. Top 100, that's another story. Okay, it's a solid list, but it's flawed. It's really flawed because T.I.'s so high in this list. There's no way he's that high. I'm sorry. I love T.I., but as a rapper, but no. I guess you would rank yourself high like that, but you're getting a little ahead of yourself, buddy. Also, he did what he complains about. He pinned Nicki and Lil' Kim against each other, again, as they always do, okay? Lil' Kim and Nicki. I mean, okay, so I guess T.I. is not a rapper anymore. He is a full-fledged media guy. So he's following Joe Budden. So he had a whole argument about Lil' Kim and Nicki Minaj, who's ranked higher. Well, of course, Lil' Kim ranks a little higher. Nicki had more success, but Lil' Kim had more impact. It was more shocking when Lil' Kim came in. Even Nicki herself would probably say Lil' Kim would be higher off of pure impact. And without a Lil' Kim, there might not be a Nicki Minaj. It's just straight facts. And without a Queen Latifah and Salt and Peppa, there might not be a Lil' Kim. Okay? Speaking of Nicki, she reacted to Joseph passing. Joseph was the witness. And in this trial of the Dallas cop killing that guy, the judge and the whole family hugged the murderer. But she said, I wonder if they were hugging on Joseph after he got off the stand, the way all the boohoo crying, hugging on the murderer. Talk about slap in the face. Go hug on his fatherless child now. He should have let y'all suffer and minded his own business. This is heartbreaking. R.I.P. And it is so heartbreaking. The Botham family, I know they're hurting and I know they want to have closure, but everybody's in fear of the police, especially people, the minorities. I don't blame them. And this just shows that cops can almost get away with anything. We've seen them get away with everything. Eric Gardner, a bunch of people, this is like 10 years for this. She'll be out in 3 years for walking in a man's apartment. You can't even be safe in your own apartment now, eating ice cream. I don't know, man. I've had a lot of trouble thinking about this the past couple of weeks. It's like, if they don't start cleaning up these police departments, I don't know, man. There's some good cops, there's some bad cops. And the bad cops is dangerous because it's almost like having legal murderers out there, This isn't for the good cops. Some cops just do their job and they help people and they actually take criminals off the street too that would harm other people. But then you got some that abuse their power. Like anybody, like politicians, like people that are high ranking in companies, Some people just abuse their power. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys. I'll check you guys in the next one. This is Jordan Tower, JT News, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.